What is up, YouTube? Welcome in and welcome back. So today I'm going to take a look at something new. This is Joe Morello. Um, this popped up on my YouTube feed, and I looked this guy up. He was maybe one of the greatest uh, jazz drummers of all time. Um, so I have to full disclosure, I was never a huge jazz fan. Um, but I mean, I did, in my time, the kind of the jazz people were Herbie Hancock, Miles Davis, Count Basie, those kind of guys. I, I think my mother listened to a lot of jazz. Um, but this is before them even. This guy played with the Dave Brubeck Quartet, which is more of a swing jazz than kind of the more edgy jazz that kind of like Herbie Hancock and Chick Corea and all those guys had. Um, so yeah, this is uh, probably one of the great all time great jazz quartets of out there. Um, so I saw this and I was like, let's check this out. And this is called the Great Drum Solo. Um, so this guy was a drummer. When I saw this, I'm not sure what year this was recorded, but I mean, the Dave Brubeck Quartet was, from 1957 to 1962. So it's, somewhere in that era. They weren't around as a group for a long time. Those guys all went on to play with other groups and things like that. So, um, yeah, I saw this and I was like, okay, it's in black and white, so this makes it really old. And I thought it'd be interesting to check out. So if you guys want to check it out with me, let's go. Now I don't. I'm pretty sure this bass player is Eugene Wright. I think he's like a great bass player from that group. I'm guessing this is the might be the Dave Brubeck uh, quartet because the guy playing piano had glasses, and I know Dave Brubeck wore glasses. Bass player's in his own too. other thing, just I'm just watching this. He has the minimal number of drums you need to be able to do this. He only has basically four drums. He's got he's got his snare, his tenor, his bass drum, and it's just now you see artists, particularly drummers, and they've got a million cymbals and a million drums. It's just incredible that this guy. I wonder what he would do with a drum set of today. cow. I see why it's called the Great Drum Solo. That was intense. Yeah, I was sitting there listening to him and watching him like, man, this guy doesn't have. I mean, now you see drummers and they literally are just surrounded by drums and cymbals in all directions. Um, but back in the day, he had to create different sounds, different ways with a limited number of drums. Um, one, I remember when I was, it was in high school. I was in I don't know, it was like a neighborhood band. We actually played some gigs in some bars and stuff. Um, But I remember it was always the big deal was how we could get the drummer around the drummer's drum set. That was like our major logistical um, challenge. Was if we're gonna have practice at somebody's house, we had to get the drum set there because sometimes his parents didn't want us practicing there. Um, but I mean, it wasn't that hard for them because his brother played saxophone in our group. So yeah, that was. And I was thinking that probably the greatest drum solo for me, and there's probably some that are better, but the one that I remember the most was in the God of the Vita. Um, I don't know, that was a huge drum solo. It was like, like I don't know how I forgot how long it is, but it's long. It's like 10 minutes, 10 minutes or more long. The song is really long to begin with, but the drum solo was super long. But anyway, yeah, that goes back to the shows us that we've had a lot of great musicians over the years. So I just wanted to see what that was like. Anyway, yeah, let me know what you think. Leave a comment down below, and if you found this interesting, like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll see you later. Bye.